What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy.
And I am Gia Casey.
And this is another edition of the KC Crew.
Welcome.
Welcome.
All right. I'm going to start by saying...
What?
You're going to get two nice people today interacting kindly towards each other because Rashawn had offended me this week and he just made nice with me. So now I'm happy.
What two nice people they going to get? Me and you?
Yes, you and I.
I don't know if I want to be nice to you.
Just tell the world how you just apologized to me profusely.
I did not.
You apologized to me profusely.
I did not.
And apologize for continually apologizing for stuff and continuing.
Oh, you just want to spread out business? You want to spread out business?
Isn't that what we do here?
Okay.
Don't we spread our business?
All right, so I'm going to spread out business too. All right.
Wait.
You're right.
What you going to say?
Well, talk about the other night. You know
what
the
you
other
gonna
night.
say? What happened the other night?
Yeah, I know the other night.
Wait, hit the pause button. What are we talking
I'm
about?
not hitting the pause button.
What are you talking about?
I'm not hitting the pause button. You want to get all slick in the mouth? I can get all slick in the mouth too.
Yeah, you do be getting slick in the mouth.
Oh, okay.
You do be getting slick in the mouth.
All right. Well, you can say what you want, but what about this? See?
What? Wait, what? What?
Oh, so yeah.
Why are you so stupid? I thought you erased that. We could never do cameras in this room. I promise you. We could never do cameras. What is wrong with you? You told me you erased that.
I did erase it. It's in my recently deleted though.
So, see, from now on, I'm going to delete things from your regular file, and then I'm going to go to your recently deleted, and I'm going to erase it from there, too. Shame on you.
I got that just in case.
Shame on you. You told me you were erasing it because of iCloud, and people can hack into your iCloud. That's what you told me.
Now I got to erase it before this.
You try to have me in the streets looking crazy.
You're
trying to have me on friggin' somebody's blog.
I was going to say
or someone's Instagram.
I was going to say she's
Don't
pleasing.
shut up. Shut up.
I was going to say she's pleasing her husband. All right. Just remember, you had nice makeup on in the beginning of that video. Then at the end of the video, it wasn't as nice. So what? I can play too. You want to play? I can play too. We can play together.
I take it back.
Shut you right up, huh?
I take it back.
All right, let me erase it now because now we'll put out this podcast.
Someone's gonna try to
There's
hack
some crazy person to hack into the phone and then.
Oh my God, Rashawn. I see. That just goes to show I can't trust you.
Damn, I don't want to delete it, but I gotta delete it.
That just goes to show that I cannot trust you.
I don't want to delete it. It's deleted. Damn it. All right. What?
You are foul.
I'm not foul. I deleted it.
Because you know that the recently deleted file exists.
I didn't know that till the other day. I thought about it yesterday.
You went straight to it just now.
I seen it yesterday, and then I was like, oh, but me and you, what?
Wait, hold on.
What? We're not on best terms yesterday.
You just happened to be scrolling through your phone, and you just happed up on the recently deleted file?
No.
Then explain.
I was horny. You were washing your face and you were taking a shower because yesterday we were going out. And in between that time, I was like, damn, I wish I had that video so I could write fast and go
and
to take a little nap.
And then the light bulb went off?
Then the light bulb went off. It was like, it might be recently deleted. But I was like, oh, but it's been a while. I thought it deletes after 5 or 10 days.
It deletes after 30 days.
Oh, I didn't know that. So I was like, oh, bingo, bing. And got a little lotion and watched the video. And then went to sleep.
Oh, my God. Shame on you. Okay. All right. Let's move along.
All right. So I'm just saying, tonight the video's gone.
All right, so okay, we're good.
You're going out with your friends tonight, so
we're good.
We got to make a quick video before you go out with your friends.
I can't make videos with you anymore because I don't trust you.
You didn't even know I made that video. You was twisted that night. Your eyes were closed. You didn't even know that video existed.
You showed me the next morning.
Anyway, sorry guys. Shout to everybody that's coming out to our show, our live show, February 19th at the Highline Ballroom in New York City. It's sold out. We're so appreciative and so grateful. Last year, we did a smaller venue. It sold out very fast, so we had to do 2 shows. So this year we decided just to do a bigger venue, and it sold out fast again. We could have did 2 shows, but no, we're not going to. We're going to do 1 show, and we're not going to tape it this time. So for everybody that's there, we're going to enjoy ourselves, and we're going to act like it's the old days. No phones. No, we'll take pictures, but we're not going to be taking no video, nothing like that. We're just going to enjoy the night, put the phones down, and really just enjoy some great conversation, some great talk, and we got some great comedians coming too to do some comedy.
Surprise.
So it's going to be a big, huge fun night. Now,
it's not something that we advertised that we were going to have comedians for you guys, but we figured that we wanted to end with a really good high. So we want to make you laugh. So we invited some comedians out.
That's right.
So after, we get off stage, there's going to be some fun. And there's going to be a bar there and whatnot. So everybody can kind of just let their hair down, relax and chill. And also, Ladies, if you are anything like me and it is difficult to get to a place on time, do not wear heels.
Right.
Because this venue, I put it on my Instagram, and in case you missed that post, I just want to make sure that you know, holds approximately 400 people.
400 people,
We sold 400 tickets.
Correct.
So about 260 of those tickets are seated. A lot of those seats are already accounted for because people already purchased VIP tickets. So if you purchase VIP tickets, you are okay. You're guaranteed a seat. But the rest of those seats are first come, first serve. And once those are filled, then everything else is standing room only.
Correct.
So the doors open at 6 o'clock. Get there early. This way, you have the best chance of getting a seat.
Right.
Last year we had it at Caroline's on Broadway, and the entire venue was seated, but it seated 80 less people. So this is a little bit of a different situation. It's going to be very chill, but it's a nice, sexy little spot. It looks nice. So regardless, you're going to have a good time. But I just wanted to let you know so that there are no surprises.
Also, a lot of you are asking, when are we going to do The Real? February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, the Casey crew will be on The Real. So you get to check us out. I'm not sure what time or what station we're on. Different
in the
places.
Tri-State area, it is Fox.
It's Fox.
I believe at 11 o'clock.
Okay. It's different times, different places, different networks. We're not sure. So check your local listing. But that's February 13th. We will be on The Real.
Yay.
All right. So
I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
I'm excited.
You get to chop it up with the girls.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think. Do I know any of them? I know
Adrian Bayon.
I know Adrian. I fuck up her last name all the time. I never remember if it's Bailon or Bayon or Balion. Adrian's the homie, and the other ladies I haven't met yet. So I look forward to meeting them.
Yes, it'll be fun.
All right. Now this week was an amazing week. It was we celebrated your birthday.
Yes.
You turned the big 21.
There you go. Truth be told, I'll never see 21 again, but that's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. We keep doing that skin regimen. We'll be our faces will look like we're 21.
That's good enough.
Now, you had an amazing birthday, correct? Because I planned it out. That's why I said it was amazing.
I had an amazing time.
Tell the people what you did, what I set up for you, because this is what I do, and I do it like I do it for TV.
Well, you did a lot. You did a lot. So early in the day, we did a few private things, and then we had a late lunch / early dinner at a new restaurant that we had never been to before.
Correct.
I believe there's one in Miami. This chef
has 7 of them.
Has several. I'm not sure if it's 7. Is it 7?
I think it was between. I think it's 7. Somebody told me 7 the other day.
He has several restaurants around the country, and he goes by the name of Salt Bae.
Salt Bae.
Yes, a lot of you apparently are very familiar with Salt Bae.
I had no idea.
When I
who
went
Salt
to his
Bae was.
Instagram, he had 10 million plus followers. Listen, I had no idea who this dude was, and when we got there, he's like, "Are you excited? Because there's a big, huge mural of Salt Bae on the restaurant." The name of the restaurant is Nusret.
That's his name? Nusret.
I believe that's his name.
Okay.
But the name of the restaurant, I believe, is his namesake, Nusret, and it's in New York City, the one that we went to. Again, I'm familiar with one in Miami as well, but we walk in and it's a beautiful restaurant, and I was just excited because we were going to a new restaurant.
Right.
Because Rashawn and I pretty much have maybe 7 restaurants that we rotate on a very regular basis. Bagatelle. Correct. Tao, STK, a few restaurants out here in Jersey, Jade 60, Mr. Chow, like these restaurants.
What's the other one? Avra?
Avra, AVRA, which is across the street from Barney's. So a lot of times we'll go shopping, then we'll have dinner there. And I just knew that it was going to be one of those restaurants because I am a creature of habit and I love to have the same meals over and over and over again.
Right.
So we walked into a new restaurant and I was excited about that. But apparently that's not what was supposed to be exciting about it. I see this huge mural of this guy in a funny pose and I'm like, okay, what's this about? And then there are people there and they're talking about it and they can't wait to see him and whatnot. And then Rashawn breaks it down for me because he was shocked and appalled that I didn't know who Salt Bae was.
Right.
And long story short, we ordered a steak. And I know that might be alarming to some of you.
Because Gia went vegan for 6 hours.
Dude,
but go
I
ahead.
didn't go vegan. Can you stop throwing around the V
whatever
word?
it is. You went something with a V for 6 hours.
It wasn't 6 hours. It was several weeks, and it was more like a pescatarian type of thing that I was trying to accomplish. You all in this house worked against me.
I didn't.
The plan began to fail. I held relatively strong, and now the consensus is pretty much we are eating better and we are regulating our intake of certain foods.
Correct.
We haven't warded off anything specifically, except, I mean, we're very, 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 very sparse on bacon and, all types of pork. We don't really eat that at all anymore. Definitely no hot dogs, things like that. But I'll have a steak to treat myself.
Okay.
When we do chicken, it's organic chicken. We eat a lot more salads and greens and vegetables and things like that. So we're incorporating a healthier lifestyle regarding our eating into our whole repertoire. So that's where we are, because some of you did ask after you saw the video on my Instagram. So anyway, this guy, he's pretty cool. We ordered a steak, like a huge bone-in ribeye. Right. And I'll let you tell them what he does, because you had to explain it to me at first.
Well, he orders you order the steak, and for everybody who orders the steak, he comes to the table. Every table that orders the steak while he's there, he comes to the steak and he chops it up. He what is it called?
He slices it.
Yeah, I guess he slices the steak, and then he puts his seasoning on it. Now, his seasoning is, he picks it up from his hand. I know a lot of you know. He picks it up with his hand, and then he drops.
Wait, you're missing the most amusing part of it.
What?
He has his own personal salt carrier.
Oh, yeah.
So he comes out with a salt carrier, and this guy's sole job is to carry a mini bowl of salt.
Right.
And not for nothing, that dude's expression while he was holding the bowl looked like maybe he wanted to stab Salt Bae in the neck with a small knife.
He was over it.
Like, is this my life?
Yeah, he was definitely
is this my
tired.
job? Is this what I do?
He didn't want to carry the salt no more.
Exactly. I think he was over it. So now go ahead.
Now, Salt Bae, he grabs the salt and he sprinkles it off of his forearm/elbow.
Yeah, it slides down his forearm, hits his elbow, and then drizzles
on your steak.
Upon your steak.
Right.
And there's something to it, because it was literally like the most perfect amount of salt.
Right.
It was like, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not proud of this, but I love salt.
We know.
I put salt on my food before I even taste it.
Right. You'll put salt on ice cream if you could.
Typically, if I order a steak and it's sliced, I'll take the salt shaker and I will sprinkle salt on each individual slice to make sure that it has enough. I didn't have to touch his steak.
Not at all.
It was fantastic. It was actually one of the best steaks that I've ever had.
Right.
It rivals a steak that we've had at Del Fresco's once. And we've eaten at Del Fresco's many, many times, but one time we went, the steak was fabulous.
Perfect.
It goes down in history as the best steak I've ever had. So this was probably number 2. But let me ask you this. Do other people find the restaurant to be as amazing? The food, not the demonstration. Do people seem to love the food?
I never asked, or nor do I look at comments. The reason I don't ever look at comments or Yelps because I my experience might be different than somebody else's experience, So if I go to a restaurant and then I don't like it, I just write it off. So for me, the restaurant, everything I ate there was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
The menu's not big, but everything was perfect. The steaks, the mashed potatoes, and the greens, everything was just perfect.
Right.
Mushrooms were just perfect.
Yeah, they had roasted mushrooms. We had a crab appetizer. There was a tuna appetizer. It was fabulous.
Right.
It was fabulous. So after the performance, we left there, and Rashawn surprised me by taking me to a place that we haven't been to in maybe 3 years.
Longer
maybe
than that.
4 years.
Maybe like 5 years.
I don't know.
This is when I was doing Shadow. That's like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it was at least 4 years ago, possibly 5 years ago.
About 5 years ago, yeah.
But it is, I mean, I think some people call it a spa, but technically it's an ancient bathhouse. And there are a few across the country. I'm not sure exactly how many, but there's one here in New York City, and it's called Air Ancient Bathhouse. And it's really an experience. Right. I encourage all couples to go if you can find a way to make it happen. You walk in and the ambiance is like this. The interior is all exposed brick. Very, very dim. Candles everywhere. So as soon as you walk in, you're hit with romance and just like a nice, warm, sexy feeling. And first, let me continue. They have several different pools. So they have hot pools. They have freezing cold pools. They have pools that are a little bit warmer than freezing. Then they have room temperature pools. Then they have pools that are specifically for floating. Then they have a pool that's just for lounging for you and your partner. And there are little bays cut out of the pool so that, you know, the two of you can lounge together and like sit on top of one another and just kind of take it in. And when you purchase your stay, it's usually a 2-hour stay. Rashawn purchased 2. So we had a 4-hour stay. And he also got couples massages. So we had a very nice couples massage. And then there's also another room that you can choose that has your own personal bath or jacuzzi, if you will, with wine and roses and things like that. So you can kind of custom design your stay, or you can really just go and opt for no massages or no anything and just enjoy the steam room, enjoy the pools, enjoy just, you know, the connection that you can have with, you know, considering being in a place that has such an amazing ambiance.
Absolutely.
So that really just set the tone for me for the rest of the night. Like I was just so happy and so ready for it and just really excited to be there. And I didn't want to leave. They nearly had to kick us out.
Right. And
we were there for hours upon hours and they really had to be like, all right. Like they just, it could have been in my head, but I felt like they were giving us the look like, all right, it's time to go.
Right.
They have a salt basin where you can go and just take fistfuls of salt and rub on your own body and exfoliate your body. And then there's an exposed shower. And I mean, everybody can watch you, but you have on your swimsuit. You can go take a shower, rinse all of the salt off, and then hop into a pool that you're supposed to. That's pretty much coupled with the salt shower.
Water pool, yep.
Yeah, and then you float for a while. It was wonderful.
Tell them what my dumb ass did with the salt.
You're a dumbass. Took the salt because this is what now mind you, I didn't know we were going there, so I had just gotten my hair done, so I'm like I'm gonna look a mess by the time that we leave here. So there's a steam room, so I opted not to go in the steam room. But the best way to do it is to do the salt exfoliation scrub all over your body. You stand there and you do it. And then to go in the steam room so that your pores are opened and that, you know, the salt is pretty much...
No, they tell you to put the salt on in the steam room. That's what
Or you can do it before.
Right.
Or you can do it before, but the idea is that the steam opens up your pores and it makes the treatment more effective.
So Gia always talks about exfoliating her skin. So when I got in there, I got the salt and I exfoliated my skin, my face, my head.
He's rubbing it into his face and whatnot. Next thing you know, I'm standing outside the steam room and I hear, ah! And he comes running out, flicks on the shower. He doesn't even have the opportunity to turn the shower warm. It's like freezing cold.
I had that salt in my eyes, man.
It was crazy.
I just hear you talk about exfoliate your face. I said, let me put this on my face and scrub it in. Man, that salt got in my eye and you talk about motherfucker. I was like, what the? I know it's supposed to be all nice, smooth, and romantic down there. I got the hell out of Dodge.
There were 6 other couples looking at you like, what has this boy done did?
Yep.
Yes.
This boy done did put salt on his eye and I jumped in that water. But that was that was an amazing night.
Was it amazing?
It was.
You sure amazing?
And then after
you want to use another synonym of amazing? Can we incorporate a new synonym to amazing?
All right, you want to cut me off while I talk?
2018?
Okay. No, you cut me off while I talk. Then after we went to a hotel which was next door and I ate her butt all night long. So you want to talk? I could talk.
Man, you just killed everything. We were just having a good conversation.
No, you want to talk amazing?
I'm just saying,
amazing,
like, we were just
amazing.
having a good conversation. Now this is where you had to take it.
So now I tell them. So I'll tell them next.
No,
we got a hotel
really too
right
much.
next door, and I ate the butt all night. Huh? Was it amazing? Mrs. Amazing, huh?
Yo, what is this thing with you and the butt lately?
I don't know.
Can we have a conversation about that?
No.
I think we owe it to people. Like, what is this thing about you and the butt lately? Like, seriously, like it is. There's no words.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you like when I eat the butt?
Can we not?
You just said, what is my infatuation with the butt?
Can you stop
and then when I
saying that,
ask you a
though?
question,
I just want to
you
know
don't
what
want to answer.
I just want to know what the infatuation is with it.
Because if you want to make this uncomfortable, I'm going to ask you
I'm already uncomfortable.
Do you like when I eat the butt? Now ask me that question. Okay. Now you still want to talk about it, or you want to continue on with your birthday extravaganza? Huh?
Yo, you are promised a black eye after these mics get turned off.
Let's talk. I want to know, and then when I ask, and then we talk about it.
I need to find my receipt for you because you are going back.
No, you said
like you about to get returned. I just got to find my receipt.
You was about to.
I just got to find my receipt. I'm gonna go in my envelope with all my receipts, and I'm gonna find yours, and you're going back.
You want to make fun of amazing? Well, we should use the term. All right. Well, was that amazing, motherfucker? Huh? Was that amazing, motherfucker? Huh? You want to know what's my infatuation? Well, how does it feel when I eat the butt? Now ask me that question. All right, you don't want to talk about it now? You want to continue on? Huh?
Yo, you got an email?
We ain't at email yet. We didn't even get to the email yet. Now you want to jump to the email?
I can't.
You know.
I can't curse you out because
I got too much information.
No, because we have too many people in on this conversation right now. But I really kind of just want to curse you out right now.
No. All right. Well, where you want to go now?
But anyway, we had a nice time at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent the night in the city.
It was dope because we didn't even go through the front door. We went through the back door.
You just won't stop.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. People are listening.
All right. Yeah, I don't really know what I was going to say. Yeah, so then we ordered room service, and then the next day we woke up and it was surprise shopping trip.
Yes.
So we spent that Friday shopping in the city, which is, a way that we bond. So that was nice. And then the next day he took me to Atlantic City, which I love. Some of you might think that Atlantic City is cheesy, but we enjoy it every time we go. Atlantic City.
We enjoy it all the time. I
really do. But that's my own personal thing. I love Atlantic City. I love Vegas. And in a lot of ways, I'm a very simple chick. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take too much to make me happy. We go, and at 9:00 at the Borgata, they usually have a comedy show. Right. And the comedians, they may not be like the most well-known. They might not be known, right? But they are funny. Always funny. And, I'm able to see comedian after comedian, and we have a good laugh. And then after that, we get something to eat. We go to one of the restaurants. And then after that, we sit at the blackjack table for hours and hours and hours ad nauseum. But for me, if I can recycle the same little bit of money. I'm sneezing like crazy. Can you hear me? God bless you. Mm-hmm. Sorry. God bless you. If I can recycle the same little bit of money that I came in with and make it last for 4 or 5 hours at that table, I am happy. I'm not going to Atlantic City or Vegas trying to get rich. That's not the intention. I don't want to lose money. All I want to do is be able to recycle my money. Right. And that's it. And that's what we did. Went to sleep, woke up, gambled a little bit more in the morning, and then came headed back to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. And Rashawn had an event that he had to host. So I went, we watched the Super Bowl, and that was it. We had a great time. The crazy thing about when I booked your massage and at the spa was I had to call back and make sure they didn't have a man massaging me. Oh my gosh, I know where you're going. And and the reason is that, and if you ladies out there, if you ever book a massage for your husband, just stop making noises. I'm sorry. Like, it kills me. He sits there. Nobody else can hear it but you. He has on jeans and he's rubbing his lap, or he's tapping his foot, and I'm one of those, like, that drives me crazy. I need you to stop. Well, I'm so used to you rubbing your ass on my leg that it's a comfortable, warm feeling. So since your ass is not there, I just rub my anyway. Right. So if ladies out there, if you ever book a massage for your husband, ask him what he prefers. I don't prefer a man to give me a massage. Mm-hmm. It feels awkward. Mm-hmm.
And one time I booked a massage for Gia and I. It was a couples massage. This is when we were younger.
Wait, this was our first joint massage.
Right. Well, I don't even know how old we were. How old were we?
It was for
maybe about 1 year being married.
No, it was for my 24th. It was for my no.
We lived in Queens, so
wait. It was for my 22nd birthday.
We weren't even married at the time.
We got married. It might have been right before we got married, or right after. It might have been right before we got married.
Okay, so we went there and I booked a couples massage. Now this couples massage was a little different because they give you a massage, but then they also teach you how to massage. And I thought this would be cool, so I booked a massage. I didn't even think about who massages me or who massages her. I just thought it was, it is what it is. Man massage woman, woman massage man. That's what I thought. We get there, we both laying down, or we both have our robes on. And I ain't gonna lie, this big
Mandingo
with dreads, diesel dude with no shoes on comes in there like I'm here to massage you.
He had on like a white nurse's outfit. It looked like right.
Yeah. So now I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah, I'm here to massage you. I'm like, massage who?
I was like, you're massaging both of us?
And he said, yes, I'm massaging both of you, sir. Get on the table. And I'm like, what?
I'm like, wait. Doesn't a couples massage mean that we're laying side by side and somebody's massaging me and someone different is massaging him?
Right.
He's like, that's not the way that this one worked. This is what you booked.
Right.
So tell him what you booked, boo-boo.
So I booked a couples massage where, he helps. He threw me on he didn't throw me. He told me to get on the massage bed. Mm-hmm. I don't even call it massage bed, massage table. Mm-hmm. And I didn't enjoy the massage. Because, and this is going to sound so...
You have to explain how it works, like what the idea is.
So the idea behind it was the masseuse starts to massage you.
You're right. He started to massage you.
He started to massage me. And
at the same time, he's teaching me
right.
how to massage Rashawn.
Absolutely, right? But now this is awkward and uncomfortable because he's a man... A diesel man massaging me, right?
It must have felt really good.
No, it didn't. Because the whole time...
Those biceps.
No, it's not funny. So the whole time...
Wait, what are these called? What are these muscles called?
Your traps?
Those traps.
No. So
he was getting into those muscles, wasn't he?
So when you put your face into the pillow and you look down,
lower
right?
back.
The only thing you see is Mandingo's feet. Right, so you see a man's foot, and it's not feeling comfortable. So he's massaging your neck, and it's like, oh, this is.
No, he was
awkward.
massaging your neck.
My neck.
Let's not change the person. He was massaging your neck.
He was massaging my neck. And then I'm thinking to myself, if I get hard, this is gonna be bad. Because sometimes during massage,
if you got hard, then I would be found. Well, you wouldn't have gotten to the marriage.
No, well, I was.
We'd have bypassed that engagement.
But that's what I'm thinking at the time. I'm like, if I get hard, does that mean I like
hold
him?
On a minute. What?
I was thinking. I was like,
now I'm confused. We got to talk about this.
Sometimes
that was even an idea that you might get hard.
No, it wasn't. But it was. I don't know. It was
what
I was like. I better not get hard.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
I'm confused.
So he's massaging.
So we have to spend a few moments on that.
No. Listen.
No. We have to spend a few moments on that. Because how could it be possible?
Because when you get a massage,
that you would maintain an erection.
When you get a massage, you get an erection. It just happens. I don't like the person that gives me a massage. I had some of the ugliest women out there give me massages, right?
And you still get an erection?
Sometimes you get an erection. It's the touch on your body. It just, I can't make it happen to stop. It just happens. You seen it one time when we was out in that thing. You was like, you have a hardwood on? Remember? We was in Bora Bora. We was at the couples massage.
Oh, that's right.
It happens. I don't
know.
Oh.
But you lied to me.
What?
You lied, you dirty liar.
What?
You are a liar. You just lied to my face.
What?
You just lied to my face.
What?
No. You lied to my face in Bora Bora.
What?
You had a Woody. Okay. So.
What I say? I had to go to the bathroom?
No. You mother trucking liar. Liar.
But it was.
Stop it. No, be quiet.
It was
be quiet,
also
be quiet.
The fact that you were laying there naked.
Shut up. See, now you're remembering what you said.
No, but
oh my God.
It's a little bit of both.
Now you're remembering what you said.
It's a little bit of both.
So what had happened was we were in this bird nest massage room. I mean, it literally, they constructed it to look like a bird's nest.
Correct.
And we're getting a couples massage, the way that we would expect for a couples massage to be executed. And he's laying on one table, I'm laying on the other. At the end, because you're naked underneath the covers, he gets up and he has a Woody. I get up and I'm naked. So I look at him and I'm like, why do you have a Woody? And he was like, 'cause I'm sitting here looking at your titties. Those were your words exactly.
Right. That
was not true.
But that is part of it.
I was like, that quick though? I feel like it was already up before
but also,
you even glanced at me.
But
And
also,
you're like, that's all it takes. Wow.
No, but listen.
Hold on. Look at me. Wow.
No, but listen.
Wow.
Listen.
Wow.
Are you listening?
Wow.
Are you listening?
Are you looking at me? I want the eye contact. Because right now you're giving me the awkward looking eyes are drifting off to the side eye contact. Look me straight in the eye. I'm looking at you. Wow.
I'm listening. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you.
You know.
You're just going to tell me more lies. I don't know why I'm wasting my... I don't even know why I'm bothering.
You were there naked and all...
It had nothing to do with it.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it...
And also the fact that this person is touching me in real tight quarters of my body. It is. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, as I was saying... Can we get back to Mandingo?
Why'd you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you.
Why'd you lie to me?
It was a little bit of
all
you
had to
and a
do
little
is
bit
tell
of
me
touch.
the truth.
It is.
I would have been like, oh, okay. That's how the male anatomy works.
But it does. But it also had to do with...
but it also had to do...
I'm also looking at my wife,
boobs.
getting my wife's boobs and my wife's ass. Yes, absolutely. It's a little bit of both.
Dirty, dirty liar.
Can we get back to Mandingo?
So go ahead. You didn't want to catch a Woody when Mandingo was rubbing you.
You know what?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
It was just uncomfortable and awkward.
So you were worried that you were gonna have a hard on while the big dude with dreads was touching you all seductively.
I tell too much, man.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
But that was it. It was uncomfortable and awkward, and I didn't like it. And ever since then, I was like, I'll never want a man to give me a massage. It just doesn't feel right. I don't enjoy it.
Why'd you say all of that in the wrap-up voice? Why'd you just wrap it up real quick?
I'm wrapped up. I don't have nothing else to say about that. I don't even know why I brought it up. I was just trying to help the sisters out there like, hey, look, this is the situation. But I don't even want to, I'm done. Mm-hmm. What did you say earlier? Let's get to the email of the week. My goodness.
Shame on you.
What?
Because when you lie, you have to be a good liar. You have to remember the lies that you tell. The worst liars in the world are the forgetful ones. They don't remember the lies that they tell. Do you understand?
It wasn't a lie.
Then they get all caught up in the moment and they're telling a story or they're giving you facts, quote unquote, facts on something, and then the truth comes out.
Oh my goodness.
And then the recipient of the information is sitting there like, wow,
you know what?
This person's a liar.
All right, anyway. Oh, boy.
Before you get to the email, I want to talk about something. You know how you always want to talk about something?
Okay.
Okay, I want to talk about something. I want to ask you your opinion. I was going through a few emails.
And a few
DMs over time. And they may not have been ones that we've chosen, but they always pique my interest. And the other night I was watching something on television. I'm not going to talk about exactly what it was that I was watching because I don't really like to talk about specific public people or famous people on the podcast per se, but these two people were going through this situation and I'm like, wow, the energy of the universe is telling me that this is something that we need to talk about because there were just so many DMs and emails and I guess it's a thing.
What's the thing?
So let's say you have a female who's in love with a man.
Okay, female in love with a man.
And the man is in love with the female.
Okay.
And let's say they've been dating for 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
4 years even. Anywhere between 2 and 4 years. And they live together.
Okay.
And let's say the man makes it very clear that his intention is to be with that woman.
Okay.
And let's say the woman, it's very clear as well, she wants to be with that man.
Okay.
And then she winds up getting pregnant.
Okay.
And again, it's clear that she wants to be married.
Okay.
She wants to get married. And he doesn't propose. Mm-hmm. And, she's 4 weeks pregnant. Then she's 8 weeks pregnant. Then she's 12 weeks pregnant. And still no proposal. And she starts developing feelings of rejection.
Okay.
Like, wow, you love me, I love you. We live together. We're already a family. We share our lives. They may share their finances. Here I am pregnant with your baby and you still haven't proposed. What more would it take? If I'm here pregnant with your baby and you're screaming from the rooftops that you're not ready, what more would it take?
Right.
What do you suggest that a woman do in that situation? Because what I saw on television, and I didn't get to the next episode yet, so I don't really know what she wound up doing. But I was wondering, and I had conflicting opinions on it, but it was her prerogative to give him an ultimatum, to basically say, if you don't propose to me, I am moving out.
Right.
And it also showed her basically telling him, I am hurt. I am hurt. I feel rejected. I do everything for you. I am a fantastic girlfriend. Our lives are intertwined. I'm pregnant with your baby, and I feel as though you don't want me. And if it's not going to be now, I feel like it will be never. Right. And his response was more or less, you just can't rush a man. I'm not ready. I love you. I want to be with you. I can't see my future without you, but I'm just not ready.
Okay.
Not at this moment in time. Let me do it in my time. What do you think of that whole situation? What do you think of a man not being ready? Why would a man not be ready if he's that far along in a relationship with a woman? And what would you say to that woman about her feelings?
Okay. I think there's a couple of things. I mean, I think there's two ways to look at it if you ask me. I think one is from the man's point of view of not being ready. Maybe he's not ready. Maybe he doesn't have full trust into this female.
He trusts her. I can tell. Well, from what I saw on television,
right,
from that example, I believe that he absolutely loves this woman.
Okay.
And they look like a lovely,
right. But
lovely
something
couple.
must give him doubt. Maybe something about her or about her family he just doubts, or maybe something he doubts about himself. Maybe he feels like he's not ready to hang it up as a yet as far as him, or maybe he feels like he doesn't want to be rushed and wants to do it when the time is right. Maybe he's, I don't know what his financial is. Does he have money?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not financial.
Maybe, I don't know what would keep him from not wanting to get married if all these things, or maybe he comes from a family that maybe his mom and dad got married and it didn't work out. So he just wants to make sure he's really, really focused and really, really ready for marriage because he doesn't want to do it again. I mean, and as far as a woman's concerned, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, we've been living 4 years. We just had a baby, or you impregnated me, I'm pregnant, and enough's enough. I want to make this work, and I want to be with you, and we should do this together. But giving a man an ultimatum is a tough situation, because when you do that, a man could take it as two ways. He could take it as an ego and says, look, I don't give a fuck what you say, and you're not gonna make me do anything. Or he could be like, I don't want to lose her, I'll do this, and let's get married. I mean, so you're playing a 50-50 ball game.
But either way, isn't it bad?
No, because you can't force somebody to want to get married.
But then it would be bad. That's why I said either way. Oh no, I think you misunderstood what I meant. With the two scenarios that you just presented, I would say that it seems like either one of them are bad, because on one hand, he caves.
Correct.
And he says, well, I don't want to lose you, so I'm just going to go ahead and marry you and give you what you want.
It's not like that.
Who wants a proposal under those circumstances?
Yeah, some people think of it like that, and some people think of it like, okay, maybe I was focusing on something else, but I don't want to lose you for nothing. You're the most important person to me in this world. Marriage is not a thing that necessarily was in my mindset like that, because it didn't work for my parents, but I don't want to lose you. I know I want to be with you. Let's do it. That doesn't mean
if you're
okay, I'll do it. That doesn't mean that.
If you're a female, you would be satisfied with that? Having to give a man an ultimatum and having him cave under the pressure and proposing to you, like, to me, that just takes everything away from the proposal. It would take everything away from the idea of marrying this person.
No, it definitely does.
I would not want it if I had to force you to give it to me.
Maybe it's not a force. Maybe it's just a conversation. Maybe, maybe
I'm leaving if you don't propose to me. I'm packing my stuff and moving out. Well, that doesn't really sound like a conversation.
I think a woman to say that, I don't think she'll never necessarily do it. She's trying to get him to propose. But if a man doesn't want to propose after 4 years and you being pregnant, there's a deeper problem. And I think that's where the conversation has to be. And it might not be you. It might be, what, my mom and dad got married and it was fucked up. And I want to make sure our relationship is that solid that we're not fucked up.
In their
then you would get that. You would understand that, right?
In their particular situation, he wanted a baby with her. Like that was a planned
Oh, well,
baby.
if he wanted the baby, then I but
it wasn't an accident.
But you know what though, too? And this is what I would have to say. A lot of people don't necessarily believe in what me and you believe in. We believe in, we wanted to be married before we had kids, and we wanted to have a foundation and all that. Some people don't believe in that. Some people just say, you know what? I don't believe in marriage. Some people look at marriage as a financial thing where it's like, I don't want to get married because then I got to give up half. Or I don't want to get married because then I got to answer to somebody. I want a child with that person, but I want to be able to do this. And some people feel that way. And you see that more and more
you want your
and
cake
more and more.
And eat it too. You want to have the home with this person. You want to wake up to that person every day. You want that person making you breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. You want a family. You want everything, but you don't want that legal tie to that person.
Correct.
That if anything goes wrong and you want to pick up and leave, you don't have this whole debacle that you have to deal with.
Right. And I get that. And I think that has to be a place where people understand, because not everybody wants the same situation. And if you don't want to get married, that doesn't mean that you necessarily don't want to be with that person or don't like that person. That's just the way some people think. And it's okay, because that's whatever floats your boat,
If that's the case, in a weird way, an ultimatum almost makes sense.
Correct.
Because
you want to get married. But I might not believe in it.
Because if not, she can be in a situation where she's allowing herself to be that cake.
Correct.
She's allowing herself to be that cake while he sits there and eats it too.
Right. No,
so it's kind of like, it sounds like it might be more of a conversation like, all right, I see what it is. In my mind, I'm imagining why you don't want to marry me, because you wanted to have a baby with me. So you wanted to be tied to me for the rest of your life.
Right.
So if we're in love, we're acting as a family, and we created a child together, what would be the one thing that's holding you back?
You're right. No,
would it be financial, or would it be, something, a situation where, maybe your parents didn't work out or something like that. But if I thought that it was financial, I mean, I can't even speak from the I perspective, because I don't think I would handle it that way. But I can understand an ultimatum being given, because then it's like, all right, well, you're not going to play me, and I'm not going to be your cake.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's difficult, because some women want to get married. That's what they want. They want to get married and they want to have a child, and that's fine. But some women too just don't want to get married. They just don't want it.
I know some women that don't want to be married.
And I know some men that don't want to get married, but maybe that's a subject or a topic they should have talked when they started dating, so they were both, clear on what they wanted and on the same page. And I get that. And I wish them the best, and I wish it did work out. And I hope it does work out.
I'll find out next week.
Yeah, well, let me know.
I'll see what happens next week.
No, let me know.
And
especially when kids come into play, it's difficult, because I know this is probably what she wanted. She wanted a child with her husband, and she's probably mad and sick and despising him that's not the case,
Right. Her biggest fear is to be a baby's mother. She doesn't want to be a baby's mother. She wants, her dream is to do it the right way.
Right.
And to me, that couple, they seem to make sense to me. Like they look good together. I don't mean physically. I mean, everything about their relationship looks good together.
Right.
You know what I mean? They seem like a good fit. And that's the one thing that's missing. I don't believe in ultimatums. I kind of believe in things just happening organically.
Right.
And if I were single and I was dating, I would feel, well, if a man wants to be with me, then that will reveal itself. I'm not going to have to force him. I personally would prefer, if I was in that situation and I wasn't getting what I wanted, despite the several conversations that didn't end up in an ultimatum, I think that I would probably just start pulling away and then leave.
Right. No.
Take myself out of the situation. And then if he really does want to be with me, then it would be his idea to propose.
Hold on 1 second, baby. Hold on. I got to yell, guys. Excuse me. This is how you know it's live. Maddie! Get the door! Okay. That was FedEx at the door.
Oh, okay.
Right. But go ahead.
I would want it to happen organically. I would want for him to say, you know what? I don't want to be without you. Right now I have a reality check. You're not with me. And But I wouldn't put it that way. I wouldn't say, well, if you don't propose, I'm moving out.
Right.
I wouldn't word it that way. I would just move out. And if he asked me how I felt and why I moved out, I would just say, we're not moving forward. There's no momentum in this relationship. I have an idea of what a relationship with the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with looks like. And you have a completely different picture of what that looks like.
Right. No, I get it.
And since we're not seeing eye to eye and we're not on the same page, I can't perpetuate a fairy tale.
Right.
And I can't condone what's going on. So I need to go my separate way. And if it's meant to be, then we'll find ourselves back together. But if it's not, then we won't.
Right.
That's how I believe I would handle it.
Okay.
And then, if he misses her and if he feels as though he really loves her and he wants to be with her for the rest of his life, then he'll come get her.
Absolutely. He'll get right back.
And make it happen, But I don't believe in ultimatums, even though in that situation I can kind of understand it.
Right. No, I get what you're saying, and I totally agree. And I wish him the best. And let me know what happens next episode, so I'll fill me in. So I want to know.
You know what? I'll watch the next episode, and I'll let you guys know what she decided 2 podcasts from now.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I'm looking out the window. I know you're probably like, why the heck are you looking out the window? Logan's about to come.
You're distracting
I'm
me.
sorry. Logan's about to come up the block and the gate is closed and he would have to buzz and then everybody hit a ding dong, and then, or he'd have to. So I just.
Well, can't you just wait for the ding dong and then buzz him in?
No, because
with your phone?
Our phone's on vibrate. We might not hear it. So I'm just trying to buzz it in so he doesn't have to wait out there in the cold.
But you're distracting me by looking out the window.
All right. No more looking out the window. Damn it. All right. Let's get to the email of the week.
Okay.
Hey, Gia. First of all, let me say I love the podcast. I listen every Wednesday faithfully. So here is what I need help with. Me and my boyfriend went to a bar to watch the Super Bowl. He's an Eagles fan, so he was excited. He wanted me to go and support. I put my homework on hold and went. After the win, he was discussing with his friends about celebrating some more for the night, but never once communicated with me. So I asked, are we going home? He said, take my car or an Uber.
One.
First off, I was tipsy and didn't want to drive. And 2, the Uber was $60 to go home. I felt as if we spent a good amount of time there and was close to spending $250. So I walked away and outside to cool off. While standing outside, a fight broke out and I couldn't go back in. I called them to come out because the fight was pretty bad. A few minutes passed and nothing. I finally make my way back to the bar and he's there sipping on the drink he just ordered. I felt like he didn't have my back and could care less what happened to me. Am I wrong? Please discuss on the podcast. What do you think? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Not for nothing, right? Let me just give you some background information. Philly has never won a Super Bowl, right?
Okay. All right.
So he's in that bar.
You immediately just kind of diverted my opinion. No. I was on one road, and you just
I'm just telling you. As a man, he
forced me left on the fork.
He's in his zone. This is He's a football fan, probably. This is the game of all games, right? Mm-hmm. The game of all games. I'm into my football. Like, this is my team. Right. They have never been in the Super Bowl. I don't care if this guy's 20, if he's 30, if he's 40, if he's 50. They have never been in the Super Bowl. So this is like the holy grail for him. Mm-hmm. So he's in the bar. He tells his girlfriend to come to the bar with him. Now, he knows she probably doesn't give a fuck about football, but he just said, come on, because he wanted to be nice. Right?
Probably, or he wanted to be with her.
He probably didn't want to be with her.
She might be a bag of fun.
No, she probably didn't want to be with her because it seems like she's not really into football. So he probably didn't want her really there, but just wanted to invite her because he didn't want to be foul. Nice. I'm just telling you the truth, some good shit. So now he's at the bar, he's watching the game, right? Mm-hmm. Now the Eagles win. Mm-hmm. The whole Philadelphia goes crazy. Like, they have never seen a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They win the Super Bowl. They beat Tom Brady and the Patriots, one of the toughest teams ever. Mm-hmm. He's the best quarterback ever to play football. Mm-hmm. Right? So they win. We're celebrating. Everybody's in the bar. Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. Let's go to the next bar. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then I have this sour sucker. Like, yeah, now I want to go back and go do some homework. This is the only time ever I get to celebrate. We just won, and
I know what you want to say.
Right?
You want to hit him with the B word.
No, I know, but I didn't. I said, this is the only time we get to celebrate. And you want to leave? No. All right, go home. You could take my car or an Uber.
Wow.
Right?
He said one.
One. Because you don't want to party with me. This is the only time. This is the only. It's not like
this is a moment in history.
Right. It's not like it happens every week.
You're not going to rain on my parade.
Right. Exactly. So now I offer something nice. I say, hey, babe, you could take my car, or if you don't want to drive, take it over. Oh, well, you mad? You go outside to cool off. Okay, go cool off. I'm popping. I'm drinking. Hey, a fight breaks out. I probably don't even know a fight breaks out.
Right.
Nor do I care because I'm so watching the game. You come back
watching the aftermath of the game.
Right. So now
celebrating.
You come back in and you're mad because I wouldn't just get up and leave.
Well, no.
Hold on.
She wasn't mad because he didn't want to get up and leave.
I didn't know they were fighting outside. I didn't know. Or if I did know, if I didn't know, I couldn't get inside.
That's not her issue. Her issue is that she disappeared for a period of time. And he didn't even give a bleep. He didn't go to see where she was.
Not Super Bowl Sunday.
Check on her. Like there was zero interest.
If this would have been Monday,
like she was missing in action.
If this was Monday, I'm sure he would have checked up on her. But Super Bowl Sunday, my Eagles never won. But I'm not even thinking about you. I'm drinking and I'm eating. Get your ass back in. You don't even like football like that.
He didn't give a bleep. He was just give us all another round.
I thought you was in the back and outside smoking weed. I don't know what you was doing.
But do you think that he should have cared about what she was doing?
I'm sure he did, but when this is like
you think he was too distracted.
All right, this is like Game of Thrones finale, right?
Oh,
the last Game of Thrones.
Don't talk to me. The phones are off.
This season is the last season. No, so this is the last
get Benadryl.
One. Right?
Everybody goes to sleep.
So during the
That's
finale,
a joke, people.
During the finale. We're gonna give my kids Benadryl. But so now
because actually it's NyQuil.
Oh, shut up! Stop that. Somebody might.
That's another joke, people.
Right. So listen, Game of Thrones finale. I'm like, babe, you want to take a ride with me to 7-Eleven? And you're like, no. And then I go to 7-Eleven. It usually takes me 15 minutes to go to 7-Eleven, but it takes me 45 minutes. It's a 2-hour episode. You're not gonna be like,
did I even notice that you were gone?
You're not even gonna be like, babe, where you at? You're not gonna say nothing. You're not going to say nothing. And then let's say there's a Game of Thrones party. Then there's an after extra hour for Game of Thrones. I come back home and I'm like, babe, can I have some head? You'd be like, I'm watching Game of Thrones. It's the same thing. It was the Super Bowl. Yeah, he's foul. He should have checked up on you. But give him a little slack. It's the Super Bowl of all things. Like if it was a regular game or a Monday, then it's something different. But this is Super Bowl Sunday.
So basically you're saying he was wrong for not noticing that she was missing and not going to check on her. But you can understand.
It was Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I like that. I do.
mean, it's the truth. It was Super Bowl
you know
Sunday.
what? I didn't even put it in that perspective while you were reading the email.
Right.
But after your first sentence, my whole perspective changed. So, sometimes you don't necessarily have to agree with someone, but you can understand where they're coming from, or you might be able to understand their action. So what I would say is that if this isn't a pattern, if in your relationship you don't feel as though he brushes you off or that he doesn't care about you or that he doesn't care about your presence, then I think that if he apologizes, you can overlook this one scenario.
That's what I say. Like, overlook it, let this one slide. And now if he does this again, then it's a problem. But it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Just make it seem like...
As long as you feel as though you're his priority in other areas of your relationship.
Correct.
And this just wasn't one thing that you were adding to the list, then I think it's okay. If this is just another check, like, see, he did it again. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't notice me. He doesn't pay attention to me. I don't even know why he asked me there. If he was just going to ignore me again. If that's your mantra, then okay. Then you might have to have a deeper conversation. But if this is pretty much an isolated event,
let it slide.
I would let it slide.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Well, it's time to get up out of here.
Okay.
Why are you looking like that?
I was debating in that moment whether I was going to try to force you to do another email or not.
No, it's time to get up out of here. I'm about to go to LA.
Yep.
And we'll be in LA for the
We
week.
got a
So
pack.
you'll see us around. Give us some ideas for Valentine's in LA. What should we do? Where should we eat? Of course, we're not from LA, so we're going to be out there for Valentine's. So we are going out. We're going to touch the town. We just don't know where to go. So give us some ideas. If you're in LA, hit us in the DM. Or
I know there's Mastro's.
Maestros, I thought it was called.
I think it's Mastro's.
Or even if you're cooking at the crib and want getting out of, we're not coming over, but just joking. But whatever it is, let us know, because we'd love to to go out and eat, and just give us some great
Based
ideas.
on your recommendations. Yeah.
And don't forget the 13th.
Hold on a minute.
What?
So you don't have something planned already?
Yeah, but just in case of backup.
That's a dirty. Listen, you're gonna stop with this lying.
It's not.
Okay,
I do.
I saw it in your eyes.
No, I do, but
I
it's
saw
backup.
it in your eyes.
I do, but you got to think the people that we're going out with is vegan.
Hold on, and I'm gonna address all the men that are listening. That are like, so what? You can't have something planned for him?
Word.
Well,
Yeah, what you got planned for me?
I mean, I just heard that in my mind. I heard male listeners saying, so what? Valentine's Day is a mutual.
That's right. It's mutual.
Lovers holiday.
You just don't eat my butt. I eat your butt too. We eat each other's butts on Valentine's.
I don't eat your butt. Can you stop throwing that out there?
And now you a liar. Oh my gosh, you a liar. You're a liar. That's what you did to me earlier, right? You're a liar. You're a liar. Oh my gosh. You're going to say
I do not do that.
What?
I don't do that.
You know what? Let me go back to this video right fast. Go back to this video right fast.
I don't do that.
All
okay.
Right. All right.
But no, for us, that's a Rashawn thing. Rashawn plans Valentine's Day.
Because that's a Rashawn thing. Rashawn eats the butt.
No.
All right.
You plan Valentine's Day.
Enough of the butt eating. Valentine's, we both gonna be doing it though. Anyway, yeah. So, the person we're going out with in Valentine's is vegan.
Yes.
And I don't know if I can have a vegan meal Valentine's.
So we're going out with our best friends, Rashid and Sasha, because they live out there. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'm sure they're going to have great suggestions and show us a good time.
Absolutely. Well,
yeah, but most restaurants, if it is vegan, they just have vegan options. So it can be a steakhouse and they'll have vegan options.
But since they eat vegan, they go to vegan restaurants. So
they're not going to take us to a straight up and down vegan restaurant. I can't have a whole plate of kale for dinner.
But we'll figure something out. Well, but you can give us some recommendations if you do. We appreciate that. And don't forget, February 13th, we're on The Real. And then February 19th, our live show at Highline Ballroom. We're looking very, very forward to seeing you guys. And I'm excited to do the show. And I'm excited to be there with my baby.
Yeah, I'm excited to be there with you too.
What voice was that?
I don't know. No, you didn't get cute vibes when I just did that?
Do that voice for me later on tonight. What? Don't put it there. All right, it's time to get up out of here. I'm DJ Envy.
And I am Gia Casey.
And that was another edition of the KC Crew.
Doodles.